Baby and here Kofi Bedu Krobum for Billy Ebenezer from South Korea. Your boy Philip Tahiru Jarao from London. Rina Yakubu Hudu Adam Insia Vasco Samuel Apia Kuma and Yabaya Jumabi. You bedding come on. But you see, my main cousin went to Ghana for any a domo motemenka. You didn't come on. You can't not because we hate anyone. Mamemfa anyomnonto from na menka se wenche kind of for. We talk about issues here, so microphone now. We talk about issues not because say obi time obi no. And then me raise that issues no ever has say that yeah on my way ya team no ya far criticisms say any panel time no obi anti obi a. Say now we started with Kufuado. That look, Stephen Bugler, sorry, bro. You catch almost say, Papa we in a family, Munshayi, na asembeba. Those who insulted us, and me Bobie insulting to me, say insults now. Oh no, and to me. Me ya adia me ye no ye no ana me ye adia me ye no ye no ana me ye. This is the reason. You see, we don't criticize simply because obi be wini. No. At the time we were talking about Kufuado, neni mitrimu dase NDC intimi lose power. No, you don't have a problem. I don't care whether NDC will lose power in 2016. Because Mokwaba. Ona. Kwa mebwa. Mokwaba. Ana Mokwaya. Mokwaya ni Mokwaba. Obibekwa Mobiaba. And that is politics. Maybe lose in politics. Politician be anywhere osro. Activists be anywhere osro lose. No. Maybe no. My elections. So I don't fear. But you see, Adiabakwa Menije, when I am able to put my case across, my argument across, that this is what I think, this is what I have seen, this is what I have observed. Finito. Bam. Namedia. Today, those who insulted us during Asempa FM days, MPP for noa omudidi ya terminal nyandisi for mamuska enen fa enkosia mi busa Ghana for say ene and the apia kubi nom say gabi say and the apia kubi obi na abone pa ene ya ansa ene ya onipa biara ya wo ye bone for no o kana asem the first thing eya eba no say obi amauska mono aya ni mokuaba mono aya you know moko aya ana mokuaba moko aya ni mokuaba. So the point is say ma obia enya na adwene say obi anti obia. No. I don't do that. I don't do that. Say, but at the end of the day, no, we no, and a better. We and a better. Then again, issues about Asamaba Minkabi. I'm not like that. I am not ashamed to say that I support John Mahama. I support NDC cause. In fact, I quite remember the day as empire from Omuyi Medikwame. Na adwumawura kwesi twum ne mpanimfo atwa ahia. Before I mewura edan no mu no kwesi twum ka kire me se me de mekwa a mempa achew na me se mempa achew se man dey. Menya hwe. If say issues about Akufo-Addo that me biased towards Akufo-Addo and blah 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 and Antokwesi and the tension about Krum Bobie the tension. But if that is the only reason why you want to sack me, sack me and let me go away. I believe in everything I say. And today, and senka sa time no ena omobu ame etie de maker probably enki ndru akwa me eya oil Ghana for oil sika $100 million is missing. Onipa dasani ewia $100 million that divert yakogu account bimu abusia ba kope omo afa sika no abusia ba kope omo afa sika no. Enti at the end of the day, and I know na me come nua Manase Azuri asem omo nyina campaign for Akufo-Addo. Then Manase Azuri beka samienti oko circle akwato Samsung phone na ye the seminar I just say Akufo-Addo no mas scam. How can we just walk to circle? Wabra Samsung office. Oko circle no. Na Bobie Ansah no motiam say don't go there. Go to circle. Your friend say Osu. Wanna Samsung office see. Go there. Omutomma wa ni asia ma warranty aka ho. Na who did matem say what brofo chem na what brofo na nim nyansa. Oka grammar. Say wonim nyansa. Wajimi. Abraboy adwene. That you can't sit back and analyze issues. Say adie we you say. Look, me catch a young lady be. Or share politics of several friends I'm catching say jai politics in the so ye idea woye. And that time she thought says she has arrived. And when you send jeans didn't do kuboni yamna or that one. That me share this you see, I believe in time. Idea bia wanemre. And yes, someone you can now be evidence. But Ubon after years, Ubaba be evidence no. And when I refer say as someone na Bobie cano enie. And yes, someone you can na. And me say me criticize you be na me can someone. I don't expect everybody to believe me now. No. But me come as we are, I'll just leave it. Then I will allow time to determine. Time. Mejai amamre a dealing with the issue. Nti abusia say ye di nkoma enye anything personal. Enye personal. No. And we are not here to talk about moral issues. No. That will be unfair. We are here to speak to facts. Sometimes your argument might be wrong, but we just put it across. And for the first time, me mama enemy dim come for the first time was say, hey, Kwabena, they said the Asante Mampong Mrantiesi register NDC no ehun. I'm say yes, that's it. Time I say yeah cano na sometimes those days na me wa sempa no me come here me kuro Asante Mampong, and some of the guys were very hostile towards me. I don't care, especially even when NDC lost in 2016. Atem did you be what? But not on a year, and I kept on telling them that look, time will tell. It's a matter of time. Relax. Today, and the reality that someone will be a canon. Why? You throw Bible how many years in it? You throw Quran how many years in it? You don't need to insult your opponent, denigrate him, but we'll put the facts out, and that's what we are here to do. But before that, Ghana for Muntieme, the reason why we are suffering is because of Akufo-Addo and his family. And I don't know at the Kwabena Majai side, but before that, you know, you see savage cars. Omode a year out to be Abba. A yamode say, oh, you need almost say a conformity certificate or whatever, some document to be. And what I am hearing from second-hand another home use car dealers, no, and it's a sad document, you know, just a baby or my car, no, a manufacturing company, no, and one now being sad document, no, which means it's almost impossible. So we talk a home use car when you sad document, you know. So obviously they are just using some tactics to block them. Economy way and rant here, yeah. Masa oko Kumasi boys no home use cars ya no mudi twitwa omo. And I hear say lunch Martina yes adwuma no. And it's sad that Alan Martin is the one leading this. Ko Kumasi come here say boys no toneton Ghana for nipa dodo say ene wo sika or de kwakwakoto eye car no. But issue you be dealing with it. Now our focus is on the NDC internal elections. Say me yamagene say men kabia. That be say asem ba. Me ni any moral right say me complaining. If you love the NDC, ma obia hunu where you stand and your opinion. I disagree with Chairman of Uswampo on so many things, which is not personal to the private life. I don't care about his private life. No, what happens in his private life, I know. And I'll be unfair to him. say may discuss in a private life. A general issues are it affects the NDC, and we will talk about that. A beer chairman of some people can win. A certain Katia can win. So let's assume chairman of some people for winning. A big cry and someone yakino or Suabi be free moi. The mistakes not or yan or nan or no. So on your opportunity ni biwa on your side mistakes ni biu. Sana say don't get your opportunity no. Obehunu say no. A idea way and a maya ye a man this for ye meaning a free war and to me repeat it some mistake ni biu. Me men sure be a brabon and the bomb bra. Those who think yeah can be neutral. I don't believe in neutrality. Obia or neutral biano is a hypocrite and a thief, a criminal. Or probably the person really don't care. I care about the NDC. NDC ye Ghana ye. NDC Daruma na Mikroma Santimampon. Ye wa a water plant. NDC Daruma ena ya dwakwaya dia tomwa famampon ko se chedomase ene adwirane ne mpotamo. So anything about the NDC media me fa ho mentna a fence na men kasa me mfa ho me fa ho mekabi sa kopim se me ba akokora awu then I know that I've paid my dues. What shall I be? Se Bobie dada kam ni ekosie no a obia beka se papa we o make ni views clear on these matters. And that is the only reason. Yeah, I'm a kabi. Inti more be and fun personal. It's not personal. We share ideas. Then we move on. Dominic Dancy. Commander, greetings to incoming national organizer Joseph Yamin and incoming national chairman General Mosquito, the winning team. Okay, so thank you. Sir Savage Cast, the Baba Bekan Wansem. Me catch us say me focus no shift to call NDC internal elections. We did the constituency, we did the regional, and now you do national level. We are you could deal with a flag bearer race. Matesa me offer you free offense, meaning in every crow back. We also say Kojo Bonsu Matesa or Kotna a year mini aquasinsia show so. Say your friend say a drew a Santini. So say obey a flag bearer. Your friend is a NDC. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But you be dealing with that issue. We are not going to sit down for anybody to use Ashanti region to blackmail JM. You will be a better corner. You be put to be a one corner. You will be a better baby as you didn't say. Yan trawa ma obia me yusu Ashanti region and blackmail a John Mahama. Na said that be NDC benya Ashanti ni amana a leading party no. That be. But right now, look at John Mahama Juma. Let's talk about competence. Say John Mahama or work with there be wa and get the akodano be talk a competence. And this on a do for common noir, or monama or mudino. Your best sat to woman. Your best sat to woman. Obia nya santini nche obia. Ojo bozu ofio yan tell mo obia amfa sa patapa ne ma. But another issue, my member, I 100 million naira no. My member amount for quick. We are oil sikaira. Me mount a year tips. Ketu be on an idea course our parliament. That is from a year piak for in chain. And sa krono no a omo born wo MPP mu no a no mo divert sikama. Sa time be chan for the Akufo call police station say on meche no no. Sa krono no a no mo de abetra aban mu. $100 million. Ye hunu ba bia sa oil no sika afa. Me catch yourself come ade no is because abusua bi awia oman no a onti ase. But
this was what we reported. In line with GNPC's strategy to increase its stake in viable oil blocks, the corporation acquired a 7% interest from Occidental Petroleum and a Dalco WCTP company in respect of the company's Deepwater Tunnel West Cape 3-point assets for $119 million United States dollars effective 1st April 2021. The acquisition is to be transferred to GNPC ex-Ploco and translates to 5.950% and 6.04% production interest in the Jubilee and 10 fields, respectively, for GNPC. Mr. Chairman, in respect of that was. This acquisition, as we indicated, was to be transferred to GNPC ex-Ploco, and I've indicated the percentage that has to be transferred. Mr. Chairman, following that acquisition, which was later ceded to GNPC's subsidiary, 100% subsidiary, the Jubilee Oil Holdings Limited. JOHL made its first lifting, 944,164 barrels of oil on the Jubilee field in the first half of 2022. Mr. Chairman, an amount of 100,748,907.95 million United States dollars, which was reported realized from the lifting, was not paid into a petroleum holding fund as required by law. And Mr. Chairman, on this, PIAC relies on Section 6 and 7 of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act. Mr. Chairman, with your permission, if I may make reference. Mr. Chairman, under sections, please, 6, 7 of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act. The following shall constitute the gross receipts of the Petroleum Holding Fund. A, royalties from oil and gas, additional oil entitlements, surface rentals, other receipts from any petroleum operations, and from the sale or export of petroleum. B, any amount received from direct or indirect participation of the government in petroleum operations. Mr. Chairman, in respect of this particular provision, we want to underline direct or indirect. Mr. Chairman, C, corporate income taxes in cash from upstream and midstream petroleum companies. D, any amount payable by the National Oil Company as corporate income tax, royalty, dividends, or any other amount due in accordance with the laws of Ghana. And E, in viable oil blocks. The corporation acquired a 7% interest from Occidental Petroleum and a Dalco WCTP company in respect of the company's Deepwater Tunnel West Cape 3-point assets for 119 million United States dollars, effective 1st April 2021. The acquisition is to be transferred to GMPC Exploco.
Utie Abdul Nasser Alpha Mohammed Vice Chair Emma Piak. Mesro Bia say you had waiting about 20, but the person at you baby so. And I do say Okoto a more Gino rice 5 kilo no 180 Ghana, 190 Ghana. The reason is that we have a thief, a criminal who is a finance minister. Omu wiaye, omu wia oman. Yɛno nti na ama yabedru baabi a yadru. And san komo no yɛbɛba so yɛbɛ move straight near NDC issues no. Now, quick one. Your friend say many list to an studio are saying Minya Jifa Gunu article be about Minya ba Hanabisi. Na me pesa quick one no you be check a article no or Troy no. Na yaye ejuma ketua bi. Very interesting. Very interesting. Na you beto your Facebook page. Nia go through quickly. Na what you mo assembly. Jifagunu ena a trosa article no. And mesre say me production crew eja majo
Yenu akwara
boko de
adom
bibia da din bibia da
obi kan se okobusa bibia da din na obusa se da din sesen investment boy ya ye din ya
yeah
obi kan
yeah 100 and
101 103
this is crazy oh my I
ubusa question say bibia boko na say ne boko ne saying
say okay so let's do a quick one and you better juma wo NDC mu discussions no will stay with NDC issues then chairman of Swampofo Oro for Swampofo explaining ne nasma okay that we should save Ghana and save the Nakufado. Said why explaining, and we will work on it quickly. And also you be breaking it down. Rose of some of us, ya can say, or ya chimney intino or joining NDC no wabre papa. And that one too, we will talk about it. And someone on our razy, and who juma. And someone on our razy, and who juma. So. And yet say Obiako fast and be free baby. No. Obiako fast and be free baby. Then overall for some of side touchy on another issue, say the recording because initially no Yenina supporting because or can say that tape or that recording is doctored. Now and some of us jinidi until say ene mi ko pie ne ayi ni promo bi so a o ka say ono anu nuanom NDC for na recording no de ekoma MPP for and I'm confused what he said in court and government going to use Onoani's statement against him. I mean these are issues me chairman okay, so let's deal with this Jifa Gunu article on Yenia Bahanabi. So there are two your Facebook page into ubetimi aye ubetimi ubetimi follow Jifa Gunu ne issue na already you know Facebook, and I think More ready from ye page no mobetimi akọ Jifa Gunu so a page na mo akọ ready e every ho. And I go through quickly so that we can do justice to the issue. So I'm reading this from Jifa Gunu's Facebook page, and I read it says, everyone close to me knows how close I am with the current national women organizer of the NDC. We are good friends. When she won the elections 4 years ago, I was very happy. Unfortunately, she abandoned the Women's Front to go run for parliament. There were times they had to call her from her constituency to come to Accra to do events or receive items for the women's wing. On one occasion, she spent less than 5 hours in Accra and had to rush back to her constituency. The vacuum created caused us. She was not fortunate in her quest, so she remained our woman organizer. Dr. Anabisi Loser is still in the race to be our woman organizer, even though she still aspired to go to parliament in 2025. Post 2020 elections, Dr. BC also made some very unfortunate comments on Power FM. The comments were comments which were not only unfortunate but also untrue. She said she was given only 80 shares. I at least witnessed the presentation of shares and other campaign paraphernalia to all 16 regional women organizers through Sami Jemfe and other party gurus. The fact that one, Hannah still wants to go to parliament and still be our women organizer. Two, her defense of La Bianca, who evaded taxes. And three, the fact that she made those unfortunate comments on radio after the 2020 elections. I cannot support her bid to be retained. I've been firm on my conviction that we have to change Hannah, help her to go to parliament. I believe strongly in the candidature of Margot for the National Democratic Congress Women Organizer position. She will be able to revive the almost comatose women's wing, bring dynamism in the wing, attract young ladies between the age bracket of 18-25 to join the NDC for an exciting 2024 campaign. I'm from Margaret Ansah, aka Margot. So this is coming from Jifa Gunu. And listen, I hope so well read it. Hey, Vivian Oponse, Dr. Bisu all the way. Yes, that's good. I mean, I say allow Obia to me. We should not gag people. Yes. We should allow people to choose their candidates, campaign for them.
Every view is welcome.
Yes. Even seriously, and then I'm in for some of support because I'm saying even if he wants to join us in the studio, he is welcome. I mean, let's have a fair grounds. Yendi ya come because we know and young Obian Kokontokwa. I mean Obiano Obiani asem. Yendi ya come openly. So Vivian upon is here saying Dr. BC all the way. That's good. Aisha Ganio is here. Kenneth Boachi Yadom is here with us on Facebook. Judy Mensah says Mago. But who should Gunu article night will say
I think
yeah.
These are issues Abba in the public discussions.
Yeah.
And I think say aboso ba ne maja paye. I mean fa konya we so nchia tiefo nchia na me mo so ne apamfo abaso. Kwaba, my first statement is to state say I don't do politics with hatred. I don't hate. In fact, the only person I may hear politics now maybe Obi Betimini Maka say I have a scintilla of hate for Issa Akufo-Addo because I don't think he's for the nation. And anybody that hates the nation, I hate you. That one, Akufo-Addo is the only person. Apart from him, appointees, I don't begrudge them because I think say he is the reason why they are,
behaving the way they are behaving.
I don't hate anybody. I love, and I rebuke those I love. In fact, Onukrana, I can be confident of my hate for him, no crano. I still think, say, my admonishment, Senka, Ansah, any name there one after, he will pick notes and better his life and the life of the nation. I don't hate anybody. My choices are carefully done with a lot of reasoning. Me dream you may be deeply asana ma ye ho adwuma asana makasa fa ho. 2 Kwara, I believe say ododo ade enye baakofo ade. Ododo ade se bi ye paw abusua pani na mesusu se nipa bi se fata se obedi abusua nim ama abusua no enkanko ne ne yiedi a me nwe ho se me dwen ade a ye me pe. Yeah, I don't think for myself. Sebi obi enu owo NDC mu a me sorry ano pa ko ne ho koto ekwaji nsuo nom anase me kope aduane die. From the top to the down, obi eni ho no mu a obetimi aka se Sebio Listowel eats from my hands. In fact, not even John Mahama. And I'm not saying it as a braggart. No, I'm saying it in all humility. Say, nobody controls me in the NDC. Nobody. I speak my mind. John Mahama ye boni ameka, obi aye boni ameka, obi aye papa me bon abaso, irrespective of who. The toso me Ansah Kwabena, I feel so strongly say it is incumbent on the NDC to redeem this country. That aside, and can NDC as someone family because me a member of the NDC. I've seen people discuss me here and there, oh bad. I have never been a member of the NDC. I'm not proud to ever be a member of the NDC. Perhaps a nyoma omo ye as a party no me fe kono. I wish, but if wishes were horses, beggars like myself would ride. It's my wish, say, Ebia, I would have chosen the NDC over the MPP currently. But unfortunately, no, I am a capitalist.
But I have chosen NDC over MPP.
Yes, and that's your pride, and I'm so happy for you. I'm very happy for some of you who saw the light earlier than I did. Because NDC, I
Kotopo. La Dade Kotopon. Okay, all right. So I want to hear Secretary of NDC. Chama Majo. Hello. Oh, Kafra. La Dade Kotopon. Okay, Lankang Dade Kotopon.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
La Dade Kotopon Municipal Assembly, but politically, Dade Kotopon constituency.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fine. Chairman, so why you not at that speaker anka because you feedback via said that speaker anka we free.
Hello.
Okay, better. Yeah, that's a brave. My reading a year article be our the two Facebook page. Yeah, the two Facebook pages so what I say and what raise issues about a year Minuaba Yenyaba Dr. Hanabisiu ne candidature.
Yeah.
And what raises serious issues. We are breaking 7 down am I exactly what are you trying to communicate?
I think the Nametani, it was a straightforward thing. There were election in 2024. Now, election in him, it's a very, very crucial one that should not be toyed with. Election, as usual, election that would define the very existence of our country and our party NDC. So I also we put forward our best arsenals to battle the MPP government. And we said for some months now, the NDC party has been going through branch elections, reorganizations. They have branches, they have constituencies. They are cut to regions. So largely it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful. If we are a national and any party for for contest at both levels. Now, let me say, positions na position back na dama kuma so ye women organizers because of history. Then the history 2020 no ye hu sana nyame bi an to ye concerning women's wing, sister Penny, Dr. Louisa Hanabisu, now a woman organizer, but unfortunately, we do maybe corporate parliamentary seat.
Okay.
Obibe besides I don't know corporate parliamentary now a woman organizer, but concentrating on women's front. No.
Yeah.
Was it that she was looking for an insurance to be MP, knowing that we were not going to win the election or what? I mean, that aside, no. What Timo said, her decision to go contest parliamentary seat affected us largely because she was paying more attention in her constituency rather than touring the country, galvanizing women's vote for us. Abrana, women organizer Kate Danswa,
Jamfua,
yeah. Now on a market to market, street to campaign, now, Yamame Louisa Hanabisu, not or the constituency pray for parliamentary seats. A higher year. And I witnessed countless occasions now. We had to mobilize young girls to hit the street to campaign, do street campaign in Kikaino. And you could not be such a woman organizer or a more organizer. And I felt it affected us because imagine MPP deputy, if we had mobilized our women's front properly, I'm sure the story would have been different today. Before said after election also no.
But Jiva, Yanjina Ansah one movie after the elections. Moses Tovo has sent me a message because say what Jifa is saying is not true. Because I heard Hannah-Bisi on Power FM. And she was asked all these happenings and she explained everything. But maybe I've heard this argument say, and yet only I've heard Meso Okasano no though Meso me were issues about Hannah's style of leadership. But the question is, and Pennyfoot a national executive neck office or Emma Unipa Bako Pedinani. Bakon ehwe to mienu or I for a parliamentary and or I for a or say ekura woman a wing mu. I think sir woman mom near say ye busa almost say what really happened because I'm not sure Hannah-Bisi on his own. Bet me aye yire no say sa no person wo ye no on her own.
Firstly, let me say obi text so can't you say na Hannah-Bisi explaining about Power FM. Minimum aduko explain how say mean something. Is it not true that Hannah-Bisi went to run for parliament?
It's true.
That is the issue we are discussing now. What is wrong? What is a lie about that? Is it not true that she was largely nowhere to be found? She could not lead a women campaign. In fact, we had a woman, the first woman running mate for a major political party. She couldn't lead our mother to the market to campaign as a woman organizer. But you can't tell me, say, your woman organizer, she led our female professor running mate, a professor Nana J. Opokojima, eco market, eco campaigner. Who will be?
No.
The other issue I raised in my article, which I'll come back to your question, was about the fact that, she was given only 30 t-shirts and then 4,000. Bobie, now your campaign coordination office, our Laboni, in my very presence, in my presence, they gave all 16 regional women organizers, I think 300 t-shirts, each of them.
I see.
They gave them 5,000 cedis each. They gave them paraphernalia, flyers, manifesto. Now, people manifesto, we printed copies.
Yeah.
They gave each one of them copies. They gave them posters. Is that only 4,030 t-shirts? I was there. Yes, I was witness. I met me at Bodina. I can mention names of people who were there during the presentation.
So the question is, I didn't think Hannah Bisu would decide, say, or didn't Ukraine BBC. I'm not saying or decide, say, she would lie to us, but then we've done one because at any power, yet she went on radio, giving a different account. Meanwhile, said they're okay, near man is a kind of power. And today, Nebema, sister or Beba Bontia Becca Sassam, naturally, outside.
It's because the decision, first and foremost, to go run for parliament whilst holding on to a position as a women organizer was very unpopular. 1. 2. After the election and she decided to go on radio, she made some commentaries, and after I spoke about them, she will have to come and defend because also Yamanu, in fact, I remember saying she was not resort. We're not resort. Yamami 30 t-shirts and 4,000. Then I friend, my deputy said, "Mona munkona munko Jessica no." Yeah, we colleague, our Power FM, a friend, is it Ohiniba?
Okay.
On the interview, no. He counted it. We were not resourced. I was given only 30 t-shirts and 4,000, and they called me to, and I called my deputy to go for the money.
On the issue about Hannah, Nana Kwachana, if you are sending me, Hannah's decision to contest for MP was taken by the NEC after the survey conducted, and it doesn't affect the results.
Bobie?
Yes, sir.
There was no survey anywhere. There was no research anywhere. Say, Hannah went to contest because she felt that she can win, but there was no research backing that. And I'm a student of research. Research does not fail you. When I said prior to 2020 election, there was a one and some 43.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that research?
Yes, I do.
Did it come to pass or not? But for some machinations and arm twisting, didn't we win those seats? I am a student of research. Research never fails you. In fact, she lost at her own police station, Techimentia.
Really?
Yes. A police station the NDC never lost before. She lost there. What research are they talking about? Let me go to school or GIG. Yeah, the research ever from level 100 to 2 baby. Every double research. Every course I'll be research won't be. And the research, once you do your research well, you have your research tools well, you do, it doesn't fail you. And then you said there was a research. And Bobie, you are asking, about the whole national executive, yeah, because when there's familiarity, you are shy to correct one another because of family. They are not person, but within them, no. I am pretty sure, sir, when national executives be in confidence, other countries they were not happy with it, but they just couldn't do anything about it. It's unhealthy. It should not be encouraged. It hurt us.
But what raises the issue? Say or person cycle 2025. Is it true?
Whatever market to you mark it down somewhere. The better I can't just say research or meaning there are moves. I mean, say Ghana these days with the aid of technology, you know what's happening in China right now. With the aid of technology, you know what is happening in Beijing right now. She's always aspired to be an MP. She wants to go back to parliament.
So, o point is say, Omianko constituency, Nianko Buano Nonko parliament.
Simple as that. Simple as that. And you see, Bobie, what we are forgetting to realize, we are in an era where we are breeding a lot of first-time voters, especially young girls, between the age bracket of 16, who will turn 18 in 2024, who need to be specially cultivated. You have to bring them. You have to go after them, because Abaywe has collapsed everybody's hopes. So if there is no that energy, vibe to go after them and get them, they'll be sitting there, they won't vote, and then they'll be there wasted. We need that energy to go after these voters. We don't need that divided energy. And then, I had 2 hours. Now I can spend 5 hours for constituency. Maybe. Let's help her to become MP.
Okay. All right. Jifa, and you're that's baby say when you kasa.
Mr. Medamasi.
All right, so that's it live on a current right. So back to you. Let's talk now. These are the issues. Okay. Now Wanugusua or can't be, and I will support your point. I've seen yes, or more nyama things, you know. Some of them may I started supporting NDC in 2007. From Kumasi, and issues I'm Kumasi, you are aware about my association with Jimmy Agla and all the which you were part of those machinations, you know. But there are certain things and Kolana Abano I know more than they know. I know, and this Munyama Bebroa minim. Just that you don't want to talk about it.
I think I'm not the least perturbed about any comment such as the Omoke Kano, because I'm not an NDC member. And you see, the party will form too much. Being a member of NDC doesn't make you the only bona fide. It is for even those who don't even belong to any political party.
Because you need them to vote for you.
Aside from needing them to vote for you, they can be the reason why your life will thrive or fail.
They will vote for you.
I don't have to be a political party member to discuss the political party. Put that into your coconut. Say what you know, put it in there.
Anyway,
number 3, number 4, you see, as far as I know, I have discussed Dodua there, and I want to discuss Adia Ayawodia. In fact, so sorry, no panaso beba adria. Now, when you see can out, you say, Mempe, Semedi Mon, Medi Kunkunte, Medi. Now, Mary Adria Ada, Kwabena, wasem. I can't come to force you. Apart from anything that is criminal, that the state, I am enshrined in the laws of the country. Say, upesa one kasa upesa okun. Name suicide. Criminal offense in Tibet Machuakotum, and no crime decriminalize no. Apart from that, no. Bibia one casa who feel so obey your private life, no. Me, list to me found.
Anyway, your time to other issues to deal with.
Other time need copada.
You're for some of issues now.
No, I'll finish in a brief. I think my preamble will deal with almost all the topics about for example, there is what we call personal interest. I'm discussing two things: personal interest versus group interest. Personal interest. Me used to me interest ne say me ba better studio anyway. About me odan na dia homa so me kon. I could easily say no. You could easily choose someone else. Your choices are not my choices. But here we are, seated here.
Yeah.
And it may feed into a group interest, even though it's my personal interest. What am I saying?
Yeah.
So, these two things, sometimes they marry. Sometimes, person be share eye to eye. And group interest versus private or personal interest.
Yeah.
Now, 2018, and now a year, 4 years, and this is started almost to about a national executives, and now 4 years,
Oh, okay.
17th November 2018.
I see.
And it ended.
That is national.
National, and it ended 19th November 2018.
I see.
And all the executives you see in the NDC, the national executives you see there in the NDC today, no, they were elected between 17th and 19th.
Okay.
Exactly a year today.
Yeah.
I was writing an article when I even a Medjay, because Mitiwana Facebook mame, sa history, no.
Yeah.
4 years history today.
A reminder.
A reminder. Now, Kwabena, so we be women's organizer. Kwabena, look at Asudia Edawoso, say we women's organizer. Women's organizer. And Asudia Ketwa, because the research works across the world. One more do mo political party, and more ye do mo ye kuoma ni jina pa ye ma.
Yeah.
So person ti asori krama eye ma na edit. Any religion, any political activity, so wo ye na se ma anya fapem e wo mu a enye ye. Enu nti no, na ye ni men's organization and men's organizer. Ni ye wo women's organizer. The only reason why I have women's organizer in political parties, but we don't have men organizer, no, because you have men man tikuo. Ya de ma and ye bibia. And untino the ma the pivot around which anything political ebetima revolve. And untino women organizer ni hu here at a party chairman. Women organizer ni hu here at a general secretary.
Okay. Yes, in the paper.
I don't know. So we women's organizer. NDC koyi no 2018. Me ankasa me nua ba ha na BCU. I admire her so much. I admire her and I like her prowess. Sebi. Me nua ba no a e ka me pepa.
Wonim me
now
minim hana chen obia.
That's true. No one will even go there.
Yeah,
in terms
I know
now,
Hannah very well. And me supporting no ne time obey women organizer.
Yeah,
no.
I did also.
Yeah, I supported her.
I did.
I campaigned openly for her because na eniema me hunu wonimu no.
Yes.
I thought say obe exhibit saade no. Because na minim say Hannah nye abanwa obetan wa market jamfu anu mabu afa no so.
Yes. Yes.
And me, I seriously, me who obi a what that revolutionary. You know, me pawasem. Especially when you are dealing with a Kufado. So when Hannah was coming, I was like, and
it has become a nice one.
And anyway.
So, Kwabena, beyond that, Yatu Abama, who is women's organizer, NDC, Jennifer. Apart from all the inconveniences I wouldn't want to discuss, no. What Minuya Jifa are raising, no. There are points that I've always thought of. Say, how? Women's organizer, Mejai Mekope MP. Ain't funny, I can't say the same way. Now, and this in Penny Force, what try high? Or for supper for Tiho, or rest, you don't get Yatiho. Your friend is saying so far as Azoka at Tiho, Mame ayite oti ho. E perifo we no nyina moti ho.
Ya nti na ma me busa.
Then
me busa ajifa say.
yes.
Can it be say because me sure say Hannah is so power maybe enkomo koso and they agreed at the national level
And that was wrong.
That is what I think. I don't have the facts.
They
because
are to blame. Then they should take responsibility for their bad actions and inactions. Because you don't allow for such a person who is supposed to be the pivot around which everything political will revolve to go for another position. That is when you divided attention. So it was a wrong decision to allow for her to even contest for whatever primaries or whatever to become an MP aspirant.
We are sending a message. Your commander, I hope you know, for example, who engineered this while the general secretary was wrongly accused of such moves, which I've never heard it.
I don't. Kwabena, whoever engineered, the decision was taken by who? A group called what? NEC or FEC or whatever. I don't know how they call their group, but it was national executives that can only give her that. Your friend is saying anyway, green light.
Anyway,
anything that decision was wrong. Kwabena, Jifa can say be, and I think it's a very paramount situation. First time a political party such as NDC, Oba, as an running mate. For the first time in the history of the world, I don't think you can count many. Did you ever see her walk with the woman? I'm yet to find anything like that.
But the other side of the argument is say, "Meso, obeti so for swampofo. Oni JM na anti amanfo raise concerns. Ena chairman onkwaye wadwuma, ena chairman nkwaye na adwuma, ena da bia oni flag bearer nenam." I heard those complaints. So maybe Hannah too was trying to walk away from that.
Correct. The people that have problems with Ofoswampofo working with JM, no, their correctness is because JM on here so be beso Ansah. Onya banwea. Our politics mu. But ya maame no obi anim say it was her first time at that stage. JM wo fifiri se ama ne secret to asa fifi. Ofo be peja Ansah.
Anyway,
but maame no at that stage no. Now we needed somebody put that woman to a certain pedestal.
Yeah.
And Kabebwa. I
All
think
right.
the time
I mean, we can't do anything about it. Kojo Rebel says Anna did not do well for taking such decision. The fact of the matter is that and Jifa raises serious issues. Emmanuel says, why do you guys think why do you guys you guys are doing more today? Emmanuel, I've Kwablevi. What's some material, but just that you know, anyway. But the all kind of my who are the crowd person this issue of you are doing more harm. I think it doesn't make sense. Nyansa be him. It doesn't make sense. Obi contest for some before they have been kawedi and yet Obi dim koma and then everybody should leave the NDC party for Swampofo to run it. This is a
too shallow to even say. No, being a chairman.
Yeah.
No, being a chairman. So then, man can say Kwabena on your chairman for life. Who are near corporate chairman?
Pot of the buy after Kwabena.
No, I'm saying say Kwabena came before pot of it.
Yeah. Kwabena
or the person can pot of Ikrako contest
or the NDC winning election.
Yes,
in 2008. So just allow people to. I mean, put their views across.
They will be in fear.
Your friend is, and this issue, make I say, time whether general will contest or you not contest, will be limited in Kumobi. Yes, now I say, a coup for the MPP for chance Kai party headquarters. And me who said she said talking about something, I mean, weird and bogus analysis. Ghana for a vote to my MPP, even when they were killing each other. Not when. So when you talk about a Democrat Party, what is the meaning? You don't understand the Democrat issues they criticize, unless I just had any personal. Say bia like what Jifa Gunu actually na personal fa Hanabisu private life. No. For that one, you have a cause to complain. But when it's about the issues, a group. Issues, party interest
for the group to discuss.
Because the point is, I cannot wake up every day, maybe try from 7:30 to 10. You don't know how I get home. Then somebody there at the and say, "Oh, during election time when people take serious decisions about what will be then the person just, I mean, what to papa so. Or we are not saying catch and say, who knew who right to say or criticize it? It doesn't make sense. And you just issue a statement say more beyond support to be for example, for making issue statement say more beyond support to NDC Ghana. Yes. So because I mean those on the street floating voters, they won't vote for you, they won't talk about your party. Now go around the party no. But so far as you need people, then you want people to support you. You cannot tell me say I should support you, but I can't criticize you. It doesn't make sense. May support you open, but when it's wrong, and I tell you that look, this is wrong. Maybe if you're not there, why a year? Now grassroots no so more from nowhere.
Oh, Brené.
So I mean, let's get these things clear. Now there are other issues. I think constituency back amount to a year about, and you know some issues. No, I don't know. I don't think I can touch on it today. So sorry, a time no too bad. Almost say a war. From any so from Asiakutum. Almost say I am say Dr. Hanabisu area, and even with that issue, Dr. Hanabisu and one side that issue no. So the point is no people try I am a DB eto Facebook say hope say Mago and Saka on also NDC Mago yes we in NDC politics. Because not when you think say be a open baby ashe. No, but the point is say there's also some party now some party no kremu edukosi and that is why me issues with Hanabisu na me shall say me revise me notes because the kind of ordon listen a quick one me support feel like no Koku interest any the interest of NDC Ekuo kakraka no. No, I'm not a zombie. Me support Solomon Cancer.
For communications.
Yeah, for communications. Kumasi. Solo is still my brother. Me one or two issues and SME support no. Me raise ya no. Then you must say koso many anje. I thought you could have done it better.
Better than.
But solo still and you may be an enenam. It doesn't mean some enenam untino. Sabi me Jimmy untino. Now
the ordinary the old.
And now be na John. I can't do that. I can't do that. So I mean, be clear. Then let's deal with for some of issue. No, I want to do no. For some of on a year ni promo with Adom FM. And me person will born a yes tape no mame. For some of on Adom FM explaining a year save a Kufuado. Save a Kufuado. There are two issues. I know for some of raising or a year ne promo no mu.
Me and Minkwa, my dream one. General Secretary also contested me. It was not necessary.
And can you try as much as possible say this contest wouldn't even happen?
That this move is a wrong move. It is not a politically correct decision. And there were moves by the Council of Elders. His Excellency President Mama Nkasa making moves. And this is per se omugu enimasia. When your opponent become first, one because we are anti-Mahama. Me party for record me at a meeting that I held the party people. I got ton recording no Ediama MPP for. Edimia kwa kujina court. Mako court 70 times. Did you see it in my face? Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. One man Oman is going to the wrong direction. The captain of ship has lost his way. How can you save the ship without saving the captain? Do you know what I've suffered as an achieved person to become NDC chairman or organizer? Me and Minkwa, my dream General Secretary also contested me. It was not necessary.
And can you try as much as possible, say this contest wouldn't even happen?
That this move is a wrong move. It is not a politically correct decision. And there were moves by the Council of Elders. His Excellency President Mama Nkasa making moves. And this per se, Omugu and Numasia. When your opponent become first, one because we are anti-Mahama. Me and party for recording me at a meeting that I held with the party people. I got Tom recording no Ediama MP before. Edimia Kwakojina court. My court 70 times. Did you see it in my face? Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. One man Oman is going to the wrong direction. The captain of ship has lost his way. How can you save the ship without saving the captain? Do you know what I've suffered as an achieved person to become NDC chairman or organizer? Me and Minkwa, my dream General Secretary also contested me. It was not necessary.
And can you try as much as possible, say this contest wouldn't even happen?
That this move is a wrong move. It is not a politically correct decision. And there were moves by the Council of Elders. His Excellency President Mama Nkasa making moves. And this per se, Omugu and Numasia. When your opponent become first, one because we are anti-Mahama.
And the first one, young the main speech on saving Ghana and saving Akufo-Addo. Remember,
there is time to retreat and there is time to fight. Our cliche for 2024 remains: no retreat, no surrender. The agenda to rescue Ghana is on course. Let's rescue Ghana to save Ghana and to save Nana Akufo-Addo. Once again, I want to thank you for your attendance here. Remember, there is time to retreat and there is time to fight. Our cliche for 2024 remains: no retreat, no surrender. The agenda to rescue Ghana is on course. Let's rescue Ghana to save Ghana and to save Nana Akufo-Addo. Once again, I want to thank you for your attendance here. Remember, there is time to retreat and there is time to fight.
Orofu Swampofo, Ebae. Let's save Ghana and save Akufo-Addo. As to how he wants to save Akufo-Addo, I don't know. Then, now I'm out for here in Chichirimu. Now, in Chichirimu, the ma Adom FM, and they say, and in Chichirimu to Adom FM, no, and Adom FM, Kwadia. And the enemy did to fly and also say, of some people, whatever, explain me, save Akufo-Addo, no. And the supporters, no, because they don't understand the job. Some small girl, you know, tears, you know, no, that is not the issue. The issue is that why explain or say the all patch and say obey they a save sinking ship without saving a year Nipanua or steer the affairs of the ship, the captain. Now he reminds me of the story of Jonah in the Bible. Time a ship no air sinking no. Nyame a instruct say omun save Jonah. Also munyi nim free ship no monto abonten. On no on captain of the ship. Now, Mr. Foswampov is talking about the captain of the ship. Obeda save Ghana without saving the captain. Eye Akufo-Addo. Ka kwahwe anase obi etuka ekwaya offer so air drive car no bajara. Somewhere in America and other areas, no. So obi omo de car ekum krofo no.
Yeah.
Sometimes the police will shoot the person through the window to save others. Obi a sniper. And I say omo a drive and shoot no. The only cure is to shoot the person and save the masses. But you want to save that person. Enipa no wa track anu ma wa tuka anu say make sure for nipa domo akuomo like what Akufo-Addo is doing. Then you tell me that I want to save the person before me save other people's lives. And that is where my challenge is. Orofo swampo for no pie and I say a idea woni trimu dada to save the family, to save the Akufo-Addo Mafia brothers. So you're for some for liking to the Achim Mafias. Or liking to the Achim Mafias. Okay, so get it from me. That yay Achim Mafias for no any. As to whether he means it.
I am so grateful to Ambassador Victor Smith, my own brother from Achim, my Achimred Kofi Nyantechi. I am so grateful to Ambassador Victor Smith, my own brother from Achim, my Achim Mafia brother. I want to thank Comrade Kofi Nyantechi. I am so grateful to Ambassador, my Achim Mafia brother. I want to thank Comrade Kofi Nyantechi. I am so grateful to Ambassador Victor Smith, my own brother from Achim, my Achim Mafia brother.
That's the point, and Mr. Ofuswampofo make. Vivian Opansi, maybe it was a slip of tongue. Fine, but we need to dissect it. Another issue I was raising about the tape. Say NDC4 and a recorded no, and it's a serious indictment on the party, on constituency chairman, on regional chairman and executives, and the national executives as a whole. That it's so unfortunate that the national chairman would decide to indict on one party for, said the party for, and he was emphatic. Say almost and a recorded no. I don't know a comma you know see another issue. Me tie promo we no. Adia hit me and say, chairman, baby I'll call you there because then you need to go back to the court. The prosecutor is going to take this tape or batch or court one making some revelations, and even if you become chairman, now you are going to deal with this matter because we are making some confessions. And how do you erase these little mistakes, which I think the handlers no maybe chairman could have said oh obe esan na juma pa wa yentino and MPP for doctor tape omode hanadwene wo court na ababesi the wa dikai akanoso because you made some of us go to town to defend and some okay, and some of us we spoke to him, and he said, yes, Kwabena mokwa bontia chechiremu enyamea. You understand? So maybe from this angle, but let's speak issue about save Akufo-Addo.
Correct. Matthew 12:34. And I'm going to answer question.
How's it?
Or say the Asha Akumemuma and I know a pine ek. The Asha Nipa Akumemuma and I know a pie emuka. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. There is nobody on this earth that can convince me, say, Asema Uru for swamp of Kayano. And yet the Asena Kumamuma. Kora, Madame Fubi can say, the same way by you. Madame Fu, Lady B, my very good lady friend. Or can say be, it was it sounded like a joke, but it was very deep. Or say, Nikunu, Ena, or cast story be at Sren, or no one casa Nikuno. Na Nikuno no na Ansah no mobile warren na opema. I think say, or no ne oba na opema.
No, Bema go shiaro.
Is that Bema so there?
No, but say a ma pedo do na enye. Na o ka so opema dia. So opa oba nti no shiano. But oba dodo in dodo kabia.
Dodo kabia.
Yare na enya de papa emma eyo onipa da sani.
Eno kura no subjective.
Oh, it
depends. Etino Bema no catch any say. I say that could be one or baby akoshiana and I do mudahona as soon as I move down modum light. Omudawa na ase I didn't buy the corona oh yak a check na oh yak a cheno na oba fufuro bi din say adwa and as any poor da honey abna no na obo adwa din efidie yi no
adwa for himself for masum adwa twetwa so
adide de o
adide
na abna so da ho e na wo kan adwa fidie aye den ayu Kwabena unim the defense that many minuanum be engage on the phone ba say oh a metaphor Kwabena ma say nkwala dia ma literature me sure say me student bi enya bi da sebi metaphor e wo de himu say save Akufo-Addo no metaphor
but say one save inipa sorry one save captain one you can't save the sinking ship.
You see,
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
Correct. Okay. Sometimes your silence even makes wisdom done. So Obekasa. Now, when you are on a desperation spree, when you are too desperate, even when you have to calm yourself in a certain space, out of desperation, you want to be quick to react. Hara, nobody can save anybody that is desperate but himself. No amount of advice.
Okay, so assuming
sure.
NDC rescue mission. Rescue mission is to rescue Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure say NDC delegate and I say NDC Nibia wa adwene say or rescue Akufo-Addo.
No.
Okay. Now, you're not the other side of the matter. How do we rescue Akufo-Addo at this moment?
Yes.
How do
you rescue Akufo-Addo even beyond the rescuing of Ghana? No? Even after rescuing Ghana, no? How do you rescue Akufo-Addo?
Henry Chinsky ascended me because when we all know the captain intentionally sinking the ship.
Yes. Oh, so the captain no air sinking ship no. So how do you save the captain?
Lovely say, why save a captain who is sinking the ship himself?
Then you want to justify it.
Because
your justification is without any wisdom. I think I have to leave that one there.
Because
Kwabena, even on the tape, the doctor tape, no, ask him no. Mini tickets here. And you discuss it the same way. And I'm saying, me, ne I have said worse things than that. We are going court. Up to now, I still don't believe. Say, tape now, you can't want some no. Yeah, you were any primary phase case beer. I was here the court. I still don't believe it. Kwabena for tape no nebo netie. Say, dear, some the woman, and who bet me a primary phase case out the back court.
Okay, so with the tape issue,
I think it's another thing. Yeah. It's a ploy. Me, I don't want to discuss it.
Yeah,
but because the details.
But the other side is that maybe chairman of some also feel said, "Obey me the enya sympathy votes." Because who tell us more catcher or court 70 something.
And that is the main reason why we court now work on team focus and chairman.
Well, yes, another issue. But already one be about say ship na sinke. Enipa na sheda. Yenim say Akufo-Addo no ni nuanom nyina sheda. Ade bi omo ye bi omo sheda. To oruofo so ampofo nkwan na bia eye ne say omo nsheda. Na ya amaniama hunu na ato omo. So let me agree with my boss Ofosu Ampofo. Say Akufo-Addo no nsheda. As we speak today, it has been proven. Say omo we $100 million oil money. Yehu baby afa. Enye akura na awe. Enti shape no aye nyina team no. Captain no ene na busuafo. Edru anapa lunch aye be kona kokoni brodo no ayra. Edru awia ye be kono na chinkafa ye bedi no lunch no na wa yew. Ebedru anyumre dokro ni mekwa ye bedi no ye nyina ye be ko cabin no mu no wa yew. Captain ni busuani na hwe aduane no so oye metro. Ubusa metro awose ohun aduane no. Sese akomo aba ye nyina se ene ono so ahyeda na baabi e deep sea ene ode ship no wo kakoro. Yesu omumu ayi wo moto agu. Ana se ye save wo mo se ye ntwitwa meme nam emfama wo mo nwe. Na omunya nkwa na so Mr. Ofosu Ampofo straightforward. Mayati asese we can't blame Akufo-Addo. Now, Ofosu Ampofo deviate from JM statement behind. And my personal just see a reckless captain is already doomed. He doesn't need help to steer the ship. Akufo-Addo is a reckless captain. So if you tell me, I don't know how Ofosu Ampofo can save Akufo-Addo. Maybe NDC we near Ofosu Ampofo will plead on their behalf that NDC should leave them because some any chromo achim for beyond.
Some men achimonia and can make us a shortcut, you know, and Sakawa. No, me achimoninti, men can say a Sakawa, men can say a Sakawa shortcut. No, Niama can say, Ayazu, Niama say, star shortcutting, no, and your 419 shortcutting. If you say, me who be, no, me a board chairman. Our Tama Port and Harbours Authority, some men achimonia and can make us a shortcutting. Man is a nice shortcutting. If you say, me who be, no, me a board chairman. Our Tama Port and Harbours Authority, some men achimonia and can make us a shortcutting.
Unfortunately, we don't have the video because me and me video, but we don't have it here. Just a beer will be out here a better me. But Ofosu Ampofo come make continue.
Our Tama. Some men achimonia and can make us a shortcutting. Sakawa. No, me achimoninti. Men can say a Sakawa. Men can say a Sakawa shortcutting. No more. Niama can say. Ayazu. Niama Somebody say, start shortcutting, no, and you're 419 shortcutting. If you say, me who be, now me a board chairman, our Port and Harbours Authority, so me not chimney. I can make us a shortcut, you know, a Sakawa. Now, me actually mean Cassa and a Sakawa. Mean Cassa and Sakawa shortcut. No more. Niamaka say, Ayazu, Niamaka say, start shortcutting, no, and you're 419 shortcutting. If you say, me who be, now me a board chairman. Our Port and Harbours Authority. So me not chimney. I can make us a shortcut.
Mama Dikai describe a dear Kufado no more no as Sakawa. Chairman of some of say Onoya chimney on Kachim Sakawa. So which means in inference, Jomama nya chimney and would describe a chim for as Achim Sakawa.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And then me that them na me tie tape no me produce on a train margin so. O tie me tie no a strike me say e dey na chairman e pa kire. Me ya achim ni nti. Min kase
shortcut
achim Sakawa. JM was at the grounds. JM was a flag bearer at Kasa. So in fairness, you are telling your mama that wo nya achim ni nti. And I will fray Achim Sakawa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see, say linguistics, say check us a bit more. Achim Sakawa boys. Achim Sakawa. Kora. You watchim Esikafo.
And you be an eskeni.
Achim ehiafo. Nti se yese obi ya Achim Sakawa ne yese achimfo nyina na yesakawa
no
oh nti se wadwene wo fam a eya na adwen ani nimde and Kwabena ye ne at studio ha na ne ye cheche sa Achim Sakawa asem ni mu say he has not made reference to all achimfo, so leading him to your region on the hand side, what the young fan say, you and your friend doing him in.
So virtually,
oh kuno,
what yana ma a good father bear reply say
yes,
JM a tribal bigot.
Yes, me a so for
yeah, because
if you do such things, you rather I to say what jai oba say obi tata oba adi abedru fie when we say ebebo no to region, even when he was using a definite article no o person o can say indefinite and until no o person will try your best to even do him in now yes answer what to put it to you what I say Kwabena Obeka is a ore se dun ketia oni John Mahama ko wanchi and o say wanchi fo nananom ti ho omo ti dwebo kese ase sa tape no anwumre ya na me se ka na wa o se nananom ebinum de ni ma miensa na to aba obi wo wa o de saman say oh ye de domofo nana buzia num na kote party etie de efi se buzia ekote party ni tie de ya ta buzia chia se ta na chia ni It's more the saman and the twaba. And then when she and I mean, see, okay. On your way, Ginny. Of you are. Meaning, we did this crapping.
I think so.
Oh, and he was very
categorical. Yeah, every time.
And I said, "Time it's in who free when she and now nay for a year."
Okay, I don't know.
It's in who free. All the other ones, no, they have 4 different, they have 4 blocks.
Okay.
No more, and you know. Oh, sir, a Drew, baby Sana. The focus should not be about your tribe because so we are chimney no. And you're not to your mama call.
Okay, so from that point, you know, Osaibe Yusu, the same statement, ewo eye ne promonum. Say, oya chimney, enema wa fem. Say, oya chimney na wabe join NDC. Na wabe ye Kendi Farmer NDC. Which I think chairman could have moved from. Thank you. Because NDC party no Enkreni Asofa. I agree for Asofa. Shede Akufo-Addo de asoja foko gu voter regime for ye nuanom votarians. Yaw pain or do omo fam. And chairman ya take me because of the NDC. So chairman is not looking at the pains a voter region for firm in the hands of Akufo-Addo during the 2020 election. Chairman and Chenani
in fact,
the pain Beb said Techima for ya bro metu
kubi obi so sini mu ate o.
Chairman for any
sama me no megina bonten kan so abre o.
Chairman and for any anto
oba penfo awu.
Yeah, one for any anto sebi enuanum kranfo mfante any other tribes. Even me just 2007 I weighed the option. I may share a year male's candidature. May share Akufo-Addo. Then I'm like, no, this man.
Jesus and Satan.
Yeah, Jesus and Satan. I think males will be better. Lo and behold, and I'm your chance bedroom cry. The bedroom cry no and Komobi and Pennyfo be did about Akufo-Addo and the evidence almost show me no. And my message and since then, man, funny easy. Bepem ene. It has not been easy for some of us. Obi people say Asantini pa.
Yeah, that comment, yeah.
And I will support it. A friend is NDC. Obi 2-7 uko kumasi kodi diwo ebia choba na omo mu no. Hey. Asantini ba na ozo udi we nu machi sa no. Say wajimi sa. Na o kun ntokwa me minimum as the form penifo bebre omo ne me yaka because of NDC. Even my personal doctor ya no ohwe me. On grad onya Asantini okoni. But the fact say Asantini wo support Atames ne John Mahama.
No yaka.
Yeah, only me yaka for years. Some of us Mimi radio station omo kwashe no. I invested so much. Come so make me this cannot to talk gold watch na ya na boys no eboboni bi. Any boy unfortunately me new fashion so fine. But ni nyina no ye nyina ye de boa. So se chairman antimi antwa nani anhwe sankrofo nyina and chairman thinks say oye achimni nti.
Correct.
Because me can say me ya Asantini nti ni abeshi me radio station.
Correct. On that discussion, idea also obi ehun ni say obi bia oye politics. No beka say mo hwe bra ma bra bia no sa nipa no. hwenimienu were self-centered. Politics say nipa baako na eya enka menyi ni say enka ebetumi anya president. Kwabra obi aso ohene a wote apakan mu. Sa nipa na oso ohene na wote apakan mu no. Ne naisisi fom. Amamre mu no untimi nso a wohene wabra wode ntoma akyekyere wo hu nyina. E wo se wo hwan wabeti na wo kɔ ha wo ntoma na ade bokola. Ntoma nso so a ye kan wohene ntoma so wode ntoma ye de si oba asene. Ema ntoma na wode abokola. Awowom
yeah
wo naisisi fom. Ohene no wode ne nam nkasem. Na ohene na ono ti apakan anim no ono se awade no wa wo bokola e.
Okay, all right.
Ohene se kasa awo no wode ne ti apakan anim no ono se kasa awo no asebo mafinwum
na wa nam from
so which means ohene wo ti apakan mu wo se kasa awo
so simply
nam from a ewo wo fa me hu obi bawu obi ne bawu.
So the point is we should look at the grassroots ebre. Then we can console them. Nayanti almost say enya de otesoro nkwa because ebia mini yewura ofusuampofo ebia ubehwe kran na yenya benefits bia obi ye wo no to party no mu ema mini ofusuampofo betonra onya sa benefit t-shirt kra onya bi da
obi kura ye ke dansana ebia oru ofusuampofo join party no.
Exactly.
Benefit na ye kan bia wonya bi kwabra, and that draws the curtain down on the two things: personal interest and versus group interest.
Okay, so therefore there are other issues. There is another advert, and we will start working on that advert from Nyame Adma. Unfortunately, BOT Naga BOT so and we just have about 5 minutes. I don't know why I went to be unfriend them, and we will start working on advert Nyame Adma from Monday. And that advert seem to claim that elections any war, and yet akon ena yeko. Into omkofa omo ayawa so no omo prepare any bi. De omo be kasa say NDC co elections no, and yet on tokwa and yet akon. Yes, we agree and yet akon. So which means with my chairman, Mr. Fosuampofo. Tactics no NDC the call 2019 wa ya waso. Tactics no of the call 2020. So now Akufo-Addo say with Fosuampofo just do hey. Na esa son de ne yam ye nti no. O de enkola no nyina be kofie. Na omo afa power. Question me busa me won say, are we going in there to protect the ballot box? And now say, young court, because say you know, when I'm about to so and come on, I'm for Taibusa. Hey, and then this bet me protect it. You vote in here. Because even some of the people believe that in 2020 NDC failed to protect their votes. Yeah, their votes. Some of the people think so. And over to people say, "Now they
no, Kwabra, and yes, some of the people. I think majority of the people, and me make
fine,
fine, because I was very pained.
Fine. So
I'm very pained.
So I'm out for Busa say, enti ya tuma mwa mubet me protect a man for vote. Akufo-Addo prior to 2016, Emma clear that he's ready to protect the MPP's interest, protect MPP ma, and protect their votes against the state, come what may. And on that confidence that, look, if the NDC joke, you know, and
you jabe tomani.
Inti NDC Janija Akunyano na omube fan boko. Now for some people is telling us that enya war any eko. Obia kum unkrofo 8 enya war. Na say war bit mi sine nipa 5 na ewu. Obia kum unipa 8. So me who say your friend say oh my yes advert no. Then sa promo me busa me who say okay. So virtually oro for some pofo and actually for person catch say Danny Drew we end this near. Don't waste your time. Say who could protect a ballot box. Na ubewu anabe pra. So he's encouraging the NDC front, putting fear in them, signs of timidity. Forgetting that NDC no free PND AFRC ebinum hwere womonkwa ansana ebe dane PNDC ansana PNDC no ebe dane NDC and NDC no akun right akun through some difficult moments. Even the founder in 79 were not there, but the founder no the plan a twetwe ne nails. That is what the history of Mujato or my no. Even the founder. So if you are not ready to lead the people now, and as to whether say a ploy from the other side that put fear in NDC people, let them look timid into 2024 because someone ko bo NDC for ya waso ene your friend is a techimai no obi anwa ya tese ya na yi they are all alive. And we are going to face the same people in 2024. Only the same weapons never. So now you are telling the NDC people what to abeg we adwane kofie near yekua anazo pram fa so bia ni so. And I akufado teaching nkrofo say ye to aba sisiwa mo mon to 1010 mon to 2020. Eh mon kwa print ballot ni papers ni bi megum obi antimi nya hwe. And if that is the attitude, then I beg to differ. I think we will continue this hopefully Saturday morning and Monday. And Saturday, my focus, our focus is in the NDC internal elections. And I argue war. Egufadmu wiaye yo womo yede yo so yenya very strong, decisive leaders, revolutionary leaders. See yenya omo on the ground sir menim say metra you see ade abakokora mfaso biemas because at the end of the day somebody should take the decision and that person also take a decision. Let's say and who need for also be protected ballot box and their lives because Rollins Tiase and you see a kuma NDC matena maybe obesi krum yes and that is the leader and even a hono me forto joma also say opponent attack on Crawford. You don't sit back. You need to show strength, might, and power. Almost say, over some of them, call and say, be emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll talk about it later. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, thank you so much. Good evening. Omni Bright Soja Capsules and Bright Garlic Plus about Edu Herbal Clinic. We are grateful. Poka Cabites, amount for Yana. Monumbi. Eclipse Collateral. I say Infana say Mobile. Give us Scientific Herbal Clinic. Thank you so much. And I feel so a negotiated benefit trust company. Good morning. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show Thursday night. Yami my best Saturday morning, then Monday evening to Yabeyeno Gaja Gaja. Ewa. See it will be now so and Uncle ya just forgive us. I mean a nipa wajuma and into Bia Emfa and Cheni Yonko. Those who want to join us in this discussion, whether from Ofosampo side and Abisu side, we will give you the opportunity for rebuttals, for explanations, and everything. I mean, we are Democrats. We should allow everybody to speak his mind. And that is it. We are grateful. Enjoy your night.